Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is exclusively for my Leos. So if you have your sun, moon or rising in Leo, this video is meant for you. If you do not have these placements, I have made other videos for Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Geminis, Cancers. So you may want to check those videos out instead. But otherwise, I will move ahead with my beautiful Leos. So, my beautiful Leos, first of all, I'm terribly sorry that I got this so late. Working full-time kicked my ass in an unbelievable way and a lot harder than I was expecting. So, unfortunately, I haven't been able to put out videos as fast as I have hoped. But yeah. Thank you for bearing with me. So let's move ahead with your reading. So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. We have pile number 1 with a rainbow moonstone, pile number 2 with fluorite, and pile number 3 with red jasper. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see your reading. Ready? Let's go. Well, hello my beautiful Leos in pile number 1. So you chose this crystal, this rainbow moonstone, and all of these cards. So let's take a look. You chose, oh yes, beautiful. We have a number for 34, dress. It says the divine femininity. Beautiful. Then we have finding, oops, my ear is really itchy. Perfect. We have 59, wailing tree, reconciliations. And then we have number 16, rescue. And fire dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You're safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Awesome. Okay. So let's make sure these are all straight, and that's pretty good. Okay. Whew. Well, 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 my beautiful Leos. How should I put this? First of all, you are having some change coming in, and this is something that is kind of forcing its way in. It's burning around everything that doesn't belong to your life, anything that doesn't serve you at the moment. And for the majority of you, this is going to be a person. I see that right away. There's a person in your life that doesn't need to be there. Somebody who doesn't serve you, somebody who isn't there for your highest good, isn't there for your highest and best, just isn't there for you. And I feel like this is, for some of you, this is a romantic connection or something that could have been something more romantic. This could also be friends with benefit situation or some sort of a fuckboy situation. This could also be just a friend, a platonic friend, but something is happening here. So let's talk about the fire dragon card. Burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So the fire dragon is the one who quite literally burns out everything that doesn't belong in your life. You can also ask for this with this card. You can ask for the fire dragon to do this for you. if it's not happening fast enough in your life, you can just pray for it. But when it's coupled with the rescue card, I see that this is something... Okay, so here's what I get with the rescue card. I get the quote that nobody's coming for you except for yourself. Like, nobody's gonna rescue you except for yourself. So I feel like I don't know. Okay, I need to tap into this energy. Can you please help me tap into this energy of the rescue? I wonder what this picture has to do with the rescue card. Either way... Okay, well, let's move on to the Wailing Tree card. Maybe that will help us. The Wailing Tree talks about needing to pause for a second to mourn your losses. And I feel like the majority of you who are experiencing losing a friend or a partner or a romantic partner, this is something that you need to do, kind of like pause for a second and mourn your loss as you move on to this next stage. I keep hearing with your pile, I keep hearing Selena Gomez as usual. Selena Gomez, I'll be single soon. So you may have heard me say that quite a bit before, because that is a song that is quite frequently in my readings. And yeah, and the beautiful thing about that song, if you've never heard it, it's about this woman who, I don't know the lyrics very deeply, but basically it's in the title. She is thinking how to break up with her boyfriend, or I assume it's a boyfriend, and she is contemplating on if she should just do it on the phone, or if she should leave a little note, or if she should just disappear because she doesn't want to see a tear. And she talks about like getting dressed up in the most beautiful dresses and shoes and trying them on, because she is going to be single soon and it's weekend coming up. So she's really excited for that. So I feel like you will be able to turn this loss into a beautiful experience. Maybe you'll go out with friends to celebrate. Suddenly I see somebody having a divorce cake or something. That is such a Leo thing to do, by the way, having a divorce cake. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is something that I see here, like mourning your loss, mourning something that wasn't meant to be but you hoped for, kind of. Because the thing about like relationships ending, we're not necessarily like mourning the loss of a person. We are doing that too. Oh, I'm having a phone call. Give me a second. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, where was I about the song? Yeah, we're not actually mourning, we are mourning for the person, but we are mostly mourning for the future that never came with that person. But yeah, so with this, moving on, like after this mourning period, we are heading towards the Finding card. And the Finding card talks about finding your purpose, finding the things that belong to you. And another thing that is really funny is that we have the Dress card, Divine Femininity. There's just this feeling of being free, being wild and free and feeling beautiful. Oh, crap. I have to pause again because my camera is running out of memory, so I will be right back once more. All right, let's hope this was the last one. Yeah, there is just this feeling of feeling beautiful, feeling wanted, feeling desired. So I feel like maybe you will be firing up Tinder or something. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling something like dating around. I'm feeling a little bit of like entering your entering your fuck around and find out era a little bit. I don't know. I'm feeling something like that. But it's good. It's good. It feels amazing. You will be trying things you've never tried before. You will be experiencing things you've never experienced before. All the while feeling like you are on the right path, feeling beautiful, feeling wanted, feeling desired. That is what I feel for you. And that is such a Leo thing, by the way. I don't know. This is the most Leo reading I've ever had, and that kind of makes sense too. But yeah, accepting loss is required here. You can't hold on to this person anymore. They have to go. They have served their purpose. They don't belong in this world anymore. They don't belong in your life anymore. That is what I see here. Okay, so let's move on to your tarot cards. Pile number 1, okay. Ooh, the star, yes, the star. Okay, so we have faith that healing is in the forecast. Yes, okay, so we have, it came right underneath Fire Dragon too. Have faith that the healing is in the forecast. What I also see with this card here, there's a bird over there. There's a bird watching its reflection on the pond, it's not a pond, it's a puddle, I think. A puddle. I think that's the word. So I feel like a lot of reflection is required here. You need to really take a good look at what you want in your life and what you don't. What kind of person do you want in your life? And kind of like see that, understand that this person is not it. This person is not what you wanted at all. Because sometimes we get lost in people. We kind of like try to fit our desires and needs in one people that just doesn't have the capability of giving that, all of that to us. And then we kind of like settle for the things that they can give us, and we forget about the rest that we originally wanted. That happens a lot. That happens often. And that is something that we really need to keep in mind, what we wanted the whole time. Like, what were the things that we wanted, all of the things, and not settle for the very few that the wrong person was able to give us. I hope that made sense. Oh, oopsie. Pile number, oh, there is a card that has flipped over, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yes, there is. Is there two? No, just one, okay. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. You can't be right all of the time. All of the time, sorry. You can't be right all of the time. And as we can see here, we have 3 people going in 3 different directions because they have had some sort of a quarrel. Quarrel, is that the word? Word. Is that the word? Quarrel? Sounds like a squirrel. I don't know how to say squirrel. Scroll. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on. They've had a fight. Okay, they've had a fight. And this card says that you can't be right all of the time, but you're a Leo, so I don't know, maybe you can. Just joking, by the way. But we have the rescue card right above it. Oh, the rescue card was one of the cards that we wanted to come back to, but we never did. That happens. Sorry, my leg is really itchy. Whew. Well, 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 well. There's just this feeling of like nobody's gonna come. Nobody's gonna come. Nobody's gonna come. That is what I'm getting here. Nobody's gonna come. It's just you. Just you now. And that can be really hard for some of you to hear. But that is something that you need to get over, something you need to grieve and get over. Because we have the wailing tree. So kind of like forgive those that you thought that would have been able to save you. Kind of forgive those that they couldn't. And realize that you're the only one that can actually save you. That is what I'm getting here. Nobody's gonna come. You can't rely on other people to save you, because you're gonna be so disappointed. Nobody's gonna come. Okay. Then we have Seven of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? And we can see here there's a little witch trying to squish a spider with her shoe. I feel like some of you are maybe thinking of some sort of a revenge, and that is no good. We're not gonna do that. No revenges over here. I know you're fiery, I know you're capable, I know you're powerful, and they know it too. They don't need to be reminded necessarily. Just turn your back and move on. Turn your back and move on. Let them be. We also have 10 of Pentacles. I love this card. Having it all looks different to everyone. And there's this person with a bunch of cats around. Beautiful. Having it all looks different for everyone, and it's right underneath the finding card. Wailing tree and finding card both. So I see, like, after you've like moved on, after you've grieved, you will be able to turn to this finding mode then. Start looking for the things that you do want. Start looking for the people that do serve you. Start to find them. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. Pile number 1. We'll have the Tower card. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. Beautiful. I love the Tower card, honestly. I do love the Tower card. Yeah, okay. So the Tower card then, your life is not going to be the same as it was. That is for certain. And my leg is so goddamn itchy. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, a lot of things are happening here. Your life is turning upside down. And I know that it's scary, I know that it's hard to accept, but let me tell you something. It's right underneath the finding card and the dress card. So this is going to be only positive. This is going to be so positive you are gonna poop butterflies. Like, it's gonna be amazing. There's just this feeling of like, I've never been happier. I have never felt this happy in my life. There's this feeling of like, it scares you, like in the future, it scares you that you could have somehow undone this tower moment. Like, not have it happened. Like, that scares you. That scares the future you. That there was a chance that you could have avoided the tower moment that changed your life completely. That made you the happiest ever. That is, if that makes any sense to you. That is one thing that scares your future self. Like, it's kind of like, what if I hadn't accepted the change? What if I had avoided it? What if I had stayed with this person? I would be so unhappy right now. That thought scares your future self. One last card, Spirit Guides. One last card. What do you have for my beautiful Leos in pile number 1? The Magician, of course. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. And it's right underneath the dress card. Yeah, yeah, totally. I see you changing your life completely. And I see this happening in a very short amount of time. I see this happening within a month. That you're going to change your life completely. That, like, the change is going to happen over a month. But the celebration is going to last for a lifetime. Like, you're going to be so happy about this change. You're going to feel so amazing and so connected to your deep divine feminine energy. That is something that I see here. You're going to listen to your body. You're going to listen to what your body tells you. You are going to feel like a goddess. You're going to attract the people that treat you like a goddess. Or like a god, if you identify yourself as a male. But there is this deep feeling and what's the word? It starts with an F. Ugh, can't find it. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous energy. And I love this for you. So let go of that person, whoever they are. They do not serve you anymore. They should be gone by now. And after that, start up your Tinder because you're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna be wanted and desired and everything else. It doesn't have to be Tinder. That was just an example, but if you want to, go ahead. So you can attract we have the Magician here. You can attract the one that you truly want. Someone who will treat you like a goddess or a god. Okay, so this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again. I would also love to know how this resonated with you, so you can leave me a comment or a like or even subscribe if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I truly hope I see you in my next one. So bye! Well, hello my beautiful Leos in pile number 2. So you chose the fluorite. Oh, and I'm really sorry about the glare over here. There's nothing I can do about this. It's really dark outside and there's no light here. And yeah, I'm sorry. But anyways, you chose all of these cards. So let's take a look. You chose number 23, the Golden Palace. Number 46, the Root Girl, Disowned Self. clarity. Number 4, bluebell, rarity, appreciation. Rainbow dragon brings a leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. All right. So what I see, hold on, let me make sure that they are all straight though. There we go. A little bit over here. There we go. Okay. So with the root girl and yeah, okay. Yeah, let's start with the root girl. The root girl talks about a part of yourself that is unwanted, unloved, not accepted, and disowned. There's a part of you that you are ashamed of, that you don't want to be a part of you, that you do not want, that you do not love, that you do not accept. And I see that this really eats away at you. It really preys on you. It's not loved. There's a part of you that you just cannot accept. And this part is different to every one of you. This could be your child self that endured all the trauma in your childhood that you do not want to go through. This could be a weakness that you have. Perhaps you have an addiction and this part of you is the addicted self. This could also be some sort of a quality that you do not love about yourself. Perhaps it's your size, perhaps it's the way you look or something similar. Maybe perhaps you don't accept the way you look, and you don't love the way you look, and this is the part of you that is unwanted. Perhaps it's another quality that is more deeper inside of you. But there is a part of you that you do not love, that you do not accept. Or it could also be something, a part of you that endured something that somebody else did to you. Perhaps you were assaulted, and this part of you is the assaulted part of you that you do not want to accept as part of you. That could also be it. Yeah, but I see with the clarity card though that you are finally coming in terms with this part of you. And with the root girl, it also talks about like finally accepting this part of yourself and coming together with one. I wonder what it says in the book. 46. Okay, yeah. Here is the reason why I wanted to show or read this out loud to you. So, however, oh, hold on. However, it was this child self that came, wait, what? Let me write that again. However, it was this child self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love the root girl and claim her as your own, accepting her and your humanity, she is transformed, just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. And funnily enough, we have the bluebell card, which talks about this rare beauty and appreciating the beauty and clarity right between these, right between the root girl and the bluebell. So what I see here is that you are accepting this part of yourself. You are finally falling in love with this unloved part of yourself. and you realize just how beautiful you are, just how rare you really are. That you're not one in a million, you're not one in a million type of girl or a boy. You're a once in a lifetime kind of woman or a man. That is what I see here. You've gone through so much, and it's time for you to claim that pride that is so Leo of you. Yeah, it's time for you to own yourself. I see this card, Reclaim Your Power, Panther Spirit, in my another deck that I have. So reclaim your power. We also have the Rainbow Dragon here. Brings a leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, accept miracles, accept opportunities. And what I see here, the rainbow card, or the rainbow overall, it kind of reminds me of the Ten of Cups card, which talks about emotional fulfillment, finding the end of the rainbow. In my opinion, that is how I read it. Finding the end of the rainbow, finding your whatever fulfills you, finding your dreams, or dreams coming to life. You are creating your life, you're recreating your life, you're taking your power back, you are reclaiming your power, you are finally fighting for your dreams once more. And the Golden Palace card is a really good card. It talks about finding happiness that has been waiting for you. And hold on, no, the thing about, well, yes, okay, I don't know, yes. The thing about the Golden Palace card was that it's kind of like a, oh, it's finally here type of card. Like, it's finally here. And it also talks about abundant not being what you have, but who you are and what you do and what kind of person you are. That is the true abundance. Yeah. You're finally realizing who you truly are. Yeah. I'm also hearing the song Cinderella's Dead for some reason. So I feel like perhaps you were kind of like, how should I put this? Put down by someone. Perhaps you were made to believe awful things about yourself. And that kind of became your identity, or at least a part of it, or part of you decided to take those ugly words in and become that. That is something that I see here. You were put down by someone, and part of you identified as those things that were told. So I see this being the part that you are ashamed of for someone. But what is about the Cinderella's Dead? It's about not being a good girl anymore, right? Becoming the bad bitch that you truly are. That is something that I hear. So let's move on to your tarot cards. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. My beautiful Leos in pile number 2. We have the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. And right underneath the rainbow card too. Beautiful. Live in a constant state of gratitude. Beautiful. And this girl is clearly living like van life. Love that for her. And by the beach too. Awesome. So what I see with the 9 of Cups is that this is wisdom that you will take on for a lifetime. What you're learning right now is something that you will be really grateful for, and you will be teaching to others later on in life. Yeah, that is something that I see with the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Hold on, I just got a text message. I wanted to make sure that everything was okay, but everything is okay. Good. So, the Nine of Cups. Live in a constant state of gratitude. So I also see that you will be, even though this was a hard lesson for you to learn and hard times that you had to endure, I see that you will still be grateful for them, because they made you who you are, and you love yourself. You truly love yourself as you are, and you wouldn't have become who you are without these things, without learning this way, in this particular way. You wouldn't have become who you are if you hadn't gone through what you went through. That is what I'm trying to say. And there is just this, like, my life is beautiful. My life is amazing. There's nothing I would change from my life right now. There's nothing I would change. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. No, that is way too many cards. Way too many cards. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Pile number 2. Okay. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Having it all looks different to everyone. Right underneath the blue bell. So I feel like some of you will learn to love this part of yourself that you once found so hateful about you, once found so ugly about you. You will find a way to love that part of yourself. I see beautiful, for example, I see beautiful plus-sized women embracing their curves, and I see somebody who has some sort of a skin problem or a birthmark or something, embracing that and making it the most beautiful thing about themselves, the most unique thing about themselves. Or somebody who has a funny nose, making that the most amazing thing about themselves. That is something that I see. And those whose root girl side, the disowned self, wasn't on the outside but on the inside, I see them talking about it to those who would understand and uplifting them. You are a success story to others. And people want to see and hear how you did it, how they can recreate what you did. How can you be happy with, or like, how can you love yourself when you have something not to love? People want to learn how you did it. People want to find out how you did it so they can do it themselves too. And I feel like you are happy to teach. You're happy to let them know how you did it. Pile number, oh goodness. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. We have then 3 of Cups. Come together with your coven. So I see that with the Clarity card right above it, you will see the people that truly have your back. And I see that you will create this tighter bond with them. Yeah. And whatever problems you may have or whatever differences you may have, you still come together as one. Yeah, I see that happening. What else do I see with the Three of Cups? Like, I feel like in this, like, you will find your tribe, your soul tribe. I see that happening for you. And all of you are very different from each other, but you love each other nevertheless. Like those problems don't even exist to you. Yeah. That's something that I see here. Pile number 2. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have Strength. Good. It takes great strength. Wait, what? It takes great strength to be soft. Yes, it does. And right underneath, the Root Girl and the Clarity card. Beautiful. So yeah. We also have 7 of Wands. Witches should hold other witches accountable. So what I see with these cards is that clearly, like I said before, like perhaps this was something that was done to you. We have a confirmation there. You may want to hold on. Sorry, I need to think. That message kind of threw me off for a second. We have Strength and we have the 7 of Wands. Disowned self right above them. So this was something that was done to you. You were told these horrible things and then you took it as your own truth. And it takes great strength to get over that, to believe in yourself and to see that these were just words and they do not describe me. This is not who I am. This was something I was made to believe that I was, even though I wasn't. And it takes great strength to see that. With the Clarity card too, we have the Clarity with the Strength card right there. It takes great strength to see that for yourself, that this is actually not for me. This is not who I am. This was only something that I was made to believe that I was, but it was never the truth. It was never the right words to describe me. And these were words of a hateful person who saw those things in themselves and then projected them onto you. That's something that I see here. So let's get one last card. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Pile number 2, one last card. What do you want to say to my pile number 2s? Okay, we have the 3 of Wands. Put yourself out there and you will be rewarded one way or another. Oh, beautiful. And right underneath the Golden Palace too. Oh, you will be receiving some really good news. And look at her, like holding that letter of good news and looking at the stars like, thank you, this was what I wanted, thanks. Oh, this is so amazing. You'll be receiving some really good news really soon that will be bringing you some prosperity and abundance and some happiness too. We had really good cards here. We had the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, which are really good cards too. So you will be really happy, my love. So embrace your true self. Embrace this part of yourself that you do not want to accept. Yo-yo. Sorry, that was my brother. So embrace that part of yourself and you will be rewarded. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. My pizza is here, so yeah. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would love to read for you again. I would also love to know how this resonated with you, so you can leave me a comment or like or even subscribe if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I truly hope I see you in my next one, and my pizza is waiting. So bye! Hello my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the red Jasper. And all of these cards, so let's take a look. So we have number 36, Lost in Space. Number 13, Summer Romance, Love, Lust. We have Beauty. Number 34, Spark. And Pure White Dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Okay. So what I see here, let me make sure that these are straight first. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. So what I see here is that some of you have already met someone, and some of you are about to meet someone. Those of you who are with your soulmates, I see that you will be entering a period in your relationship that feels like you are starting anew, that feels like how it felt like when you first started out. It's kind of like a second honeymoon type of thing that I'm seeing here. And for those of you who have just met someone or are about to meet someone, I see that it's gonna be very romantic, and they make you feel very, very beautiful. They feel really proud to be with you, and they are just over the moon about you. You also have the spark. There's a definite spark over here that kind of makes me feel like you also have a spark for anything else too. It's almost like this relationship or this situationship is firing up your creativity. That is something that I see here. And with the Lost in Space card though, needing direction, it's almost like you don't know where this is gonna go and you are worried about that. I can tell right away that for some of you this is not gonna last. This is just a summer romance. But some of you it actually does last for quite some time. And it's impossible to know in which group you belong to, but yeah, needing direction. The needing direction card or the Lost in Space card talks about how anyone can take life in 24-hour chapters. That if you feel overwhelmed by life, you can simply think of it as 24-hour chapters that you only have to get through. You just have to get through the first 24 hours and the next 24 hours, then the next 24 hours. It's easier to think life that way. With this context though, it's almost like, well, first of all, let me get a clarification card for this. Pile number, oh, okay. The Fool card. Okay. So we have the Cozy Witch, the Fool card. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, being clarified, or being the clarifier for the Lost in Space card. So don't be too caught up on like, is this gonna last or is this not gonna last? Just have fun. Doesn't matter if it lasts. What I like to think is, it's this one or better. It's this one or better. Every time I'm dating somebody new, I'm just saying it's this one or better. And I'm okay if it ends, and I'm okay if it doesn't, because it's this or something better. And yeah. What else can I tell you about this person? Let's see. They really love and adore your body. That is something that I definitely see here. They think that you are the most beautiful creature ever that walked on Earth. Yeah, that is something that I see here. Summer romance, love, lust. What I'm hearing is that, is it called Summer Lovin'? From Greece? Maybe it's that one. Summer Lovin' from Greece. I'm gonna check it out, but I think it is. It's been ages since I've seen it. I've only seen it once, so I'm not entirely sure, but you know, I will check it out. Yeah, with the Spark card then. There's just this spark between you two. There's just this chemistry, unexplainable chemistry between you two. It cannot be explained. So let's talk about the pure white dragon from Orion then. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So what I see here is that this person truly appreciates honesty. So whatever you do, act with honesty. If you have a feeling that this is not gonna last, or you don't want it to last, please tell them that, no matter how hard it might be. But it's better for them to know, so they don't imagine anything more with you if you're not ready for that. And vice versa, if you are feeling like this is the one, you might want to tell them how you feel. That's something that I see. So let's move on to your tarot cards then. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Oh my goodness. Pile number 3. What messages do you have for my pile number 3, Leos? Okay. Oh my goodness. So this card has come out for every single pile this far. Yeah, having it all looks different to everyone. And I love this card because it has this one person with a bunch of cats. And I think that is just so adorable. Yeah, having it all looks different for everyone. Right underneath the pure white dragon from Orion. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So what I'm gathering here is that you're supposed to be enjoying your life. You're supposed to be enjoying this moment. Enjoy this feeling of beauty. Enjoy this moment of love and lust and romance. Enjoy it. I'm not saying that it won't last. I'm saying that enjoy the moment. So we have a card here that has flipped over, so I'm gonna take that card. We have the King of Wands. Ooh. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. right underneath the spark card too. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. So with that card, I see that you're supposed to follow your creativity. Whatever you feel inspired to do, please do it. Follow your inspiration, follow your dopamine. Whatever you feel like doing, do it. And let others see. Let others see you. Forget about being afraid of being seen. I have a feeling that some of you might be, but that is not natural for Leos. Leos revel in being seen. They revel in being themselves and being in the starlight or the spotlight. Yeah, being in the spotlight. They just love that, and that is natural for them. So that is something that is really important for you to know. Show your creations. Show your creativity. Show what it's having you do. Yeah, that is something that I see here. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. Okay, so we have this 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. So it's okay if it doesn't last. That is something that I'm gathering here. It's okay if it doesn't last. It's either this one or someone better. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. What I'm gathering here is that it's not meant to last. This is momentary. This is supposed to make you feel beautiful, make you feel inspired, have your spark back. It's not necessarily supposed to be there for the rest of your life. So enjoy it while it lasts. But like I said in the beginning, for some of you, this might last. So if you wanted to, if that is something that you see for yourself, that this is something you want to last, communicate that. We had the pure white dragon from Orion, which talked about act with truth and honesty. So communicate that if this is something you want to last. And then if the answer is no, honor yourself and remove yourself from the situation. Now if it's a yes, have a party. Depending on your situation. Depending on your situation, it might or might not last. But we have the 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. Card here that indicates that it is not going to last. Nothing is meant to last forever. Nothing is meant to last forever. Yeah, okay. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. We have 3 of Wands. Put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. So yes, please put yourself out there and look at her too. She has just received some really good news and she is grasping that letter and holding it against her chest and kind of thanking the stars that she got this. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. Thanking the stars that she got the letter. So when it's right next to the 3 of Swords, it kind of making me understand that I was right about some of you not making it and some of you are going to make it and some of you are not. So yeah, that is something that I see definitely here. And putting yourself out there is really important. So if you have Tinder on or Bumble or something, it's really important for you to put yourself out there and actually meet these people. because I'm gathering that you may be having some trouble with not wanting to be seen or being afraid of being seen. And that is completely normal, by the way, but it's not natural for Leos, like I've said before. It's not natural for Leos. Leos are naturally supposed to be out in the spotlight. They are supposed to be seen. They are supposed to be admired. That is what they really love, truly, inside. So yeah, even if you are a little bit more introverted, don't worry about it. I am very introverted and I'm an Aquarius, but I'm a Leo rising. So this for me is kind of like a, I get that I'm supposed to be in the spotlight, but it's also making me super scared. But I am also deadly afraid of being seen. So yeah, but secretly I want it though. Secretly I do want it. So I feel like it's the same thing for you. Secretly you do want to be in the spotlight. You do want to take up space. You do want to be out there and make things happen. So let's get some more cards. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity, it says. Oh, so I feel like you will be manifesting love with this Ace of Pentacles being right underneath summer romance. Yeah. Yeah. You are attracting love into your life. You are attracting romance into your life. I feel like the thing about this connection that you have right now or will soon have is that not knowing how it will go, not knowing if it will last or not knowing if you're supposed to, not knowing what you're supposed to be doing with this connection. Yeah, that is something that I see here. But you are attracting love into your life. You are. That is for certain. With the Ace of Pentacles. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? Okay, and it's right underneath the needing direction. So, do you yourself know what you want yet? If you do not know what you want just yet, perhaps it's not right to assume that or right to expect that from another person. So what I would like you to do is to actually imagine what is it that you want from this person. Write it all down. What do you want from this person? Is it just, you know, having somebody be there with you, having somebody to hang out with, having somebody romantic to be with romantically, or do you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend? You know, what do you want from this person? And then I want you to do the brave thing and communicate this with this person. Yeah, that is what the cards are telling you to do. Whew. But really, what the cards are really saying is that have fun. Don't take everything so seriously. There's no need. Just have fun. Have fun being so beautiful. Have fun being wanted. Have fun being so creative and having the spark again. Yeah, that is something that I see here. So this is all that I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again. I would also love to know how this resonated with you, so you can leave me a comment or like or even subscribe if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I truly hope I see you in my next one. So bye!